Google has fired the employee behind an internal company memo that alleges huge gaps in representation between men and women in the tech industry are due to biological differences. The Google engineer James Damore confirming his dismissal to Reuters and that he's exploring legal measures in response. His 10-page document, titled Google's Ideological Echo Chamber, circulated last week. It claims women prefer jobs in social or artistic areas, while more men may like coding, and that this split in personality was due to genetics rather than cultural or societal constructs. It also states biology is why fewer women are found in leadership roles, and that we need to stop assuming gender pay gaps imply sexism. It ignited a firestorm in Silicon Valley, which has been under intense scrutiny in recent months regarding its lack of diversity. Less than a third of Google's global employees are women, and the number is much lower in its tech and management divisions. Black or Hispanic workers, only about 6% in the US. A string of sexual harassment suits at other tech companies, including Uber, has only fanned the flames. Google's leadership told its employees that Damore crossed a line and advanced harmful stereotypes, according to an email seen by Reuters. But earlier this year, the US Department of Labor said pay gaps at the tech giant appeared to be systemic.
Good evening, I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Jovita Moore. Only Channel 2 Action News got dash cam video of a DUI stop. Now, we want you to listen because it's the officer's words, not his actions here, that have him under an internal investigation. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live at Cobb County Police Headquarters. And Mark, the officer's attorney says he was only trying to get that woman to comply.
Yeah, in fact, we were led to believe the officer was eager, in fact, to tell his side, to go on camera, but his attorney intervened. We do, however, have a detailed statement from that attorney, but first the video.
Use your phone. It's in your lap right there.
I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry.
You just really wrong.
No. I've just been wasting any videos of problems.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen black people get killed? You have.
The statements was made by an individual, and they're not indicative of the values and the facts that surround the Cobb County Police Department and this county in general.
Cobb County Police Chief Mike Register says after we submitted an open records request, he and his command staff looked at the dash cam video.
But you're not black.
And he opened an internal investigation Friday.
No matter what context it was said in, it should not have been said.
Register says the speaker is Lieutenant Greg Abbott and indicated he has been assigned to administrative duties pending the outcome of the investigation.
We're not making excuses. We're meeting this head on, and we're going to deal with it.
The Register says the recording is part of a DUI stop, and a female passenger indicates she was hesitant to put her hands down to pick up a cell phone because she didn't want to get shot. Lawyer Suri Chata Jimenez says he represented the driver in the DUI case.
It makes you cringe when you hear it.
Chata Jimenez says he believes the officer was being sarcastic after the passenger gave him some lip, but the fear minorities have when stopped is real.
But it's still unacceptable.
The chief says Abbott has been a heretofore good officer, and he's not aware of any racial bias complaints. Register says the incident occurred last year before he became chief and before an International Association of Chiefs of Police report giving the Cobb PD a high community approval rating, but also mentioning a perception of discriminatory and biased policing. He says the brass has responded by instituting a faith forum, precinct discussion groups, training changes, and more.
We are going to keep going forward to make sure that we, as a police department, service the community in the most professional way, all segments of the community.
And his attorney, Lance LaRusso, sent me a text with a statement. He says that Abbott is a highly respected 27-year veteran of the Cobb County Police Department. Quote, he is cooperating with the department's internal investigation and will continue to do so. His comments must be observed in their totality to understand their context. He was attempting to de-escalate a situation involving an uncooperative passenger. In context, his comments were clearly aimed at attempting to gain compliance by using the passenger's own statements and reasoning. Reporting live outside Cobb Police Headquarters, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.